Good morning. My name is Isabella. I'm from Tacoma, Washington, and I am currently working at a summer camp as a camp counselor here in Tacoma. I will be entering my sophomore year at Gonzaga as a psych major with a sports management and Spanish minor. For me, sports, I believe, has a huge role in society. From an early age of young children participating, social connections are definitely made because you're interacting with people of all different backgrounds and just not your everyday people. Education on how to play the sport and how to, again, connect with others and participate in a group setting. Discipline for youth development, commitment to others, and physical fitness, which is extremely important when you are just starting how to navigate the world. The social impact is most enhanced by the community building and pride, while also witnessing athletes motivate each other to be their best and overcoming adversity. Unfortunately, just like everything, there are negative impacts such as exclusion or inequalities, and some sports, example is hockey, that have an accepted culture of violence and aggression. Race, gender, economics, and politics all influence which athletes get to participate, which holds more value and more stories are told about them. One of the biggest that I think is Formula One. It is a very cutthroat sport, and you have to have millions of dollars just to participate, because it's not like soccer where you can just get into it when you feel like it. You really have to have been doing it since you were younger, because you learn the skill from when you're 5 karting around, and now you're 24 and you're racing around Silverstone and big tracks. So it really takes years and years of participation to really make it somewhere. The issue I'll discuss is gender females in 3 areas: access and opportunity, stereotypes, and representation. Although women have been playing some sports since the late 1800s, it wasn't until the 1970s when they fully gained access and opportunity through the Title IX Act. That has only been the last 50-ish years. Women are often judged on their appearance or lifestyle rather than their athletic ability, which creates unnecessary societal views. Lastly, representation continues even today. Female athletes are often receiving far less media coverage and not seen as real athletes. And let's not forget the pay inequality. Female athletes are receiving way less than men. We talked about this in the book in one of the example presentations, but maternity leave for female athletes I think it's obviously important, because everyday people get maternity leave, so I think female athletes should also get maternity leave if they're doing that. But I think that I know that they should be getting maternity leave without repercussions. I forget the Nike endorsed athlete, but she was a runner and she was endorsed by Nike and then got pregnant, and then they let her go, that she wasn't sponsored by them anymore, which is rude, because it's not, sure, you can obviously control when you get pregnant, but it's not her fault for getting pregnant and not being able to live up to what the expectations of her Nike contract were. And instead of just kind of falling back into the brush and letting it go, she got herself back up. And I believe she got a whole new endorsement where they supported her and just supported who she was as a woman, but not also as a woman, also as a mom, and things that happen daily with women and everything. My expectation for this course is to gain knowledge about the psychological and especially sociological aspects that influence sports in our society today, and also sports in in this society, but in the past, to just have a better understanding of where sports are going and how they have evolved throughout the years, while also allowing me to discover a deeper understanding of the issues and controversies that are associated with sports in our society. I think a lot of them are talked about, but not a lot are discussed outside of the sports world. So if you're not really in the know of sports or have a understanding of what sports can do for us, you don't really understand how it impacts us as a society, and you don't have a true understanding of what that is. So that's something I really hope to gain out of this class. And something that I'm really passionate about and hope to do in the future is I would like to become a sports psychologist, and the dream is to work with F1 teams, or just somewhere in Europe, because that's where I'm going to live. And to be the support and enhance the mental health of every athlete that I work with, no matter how big or small. And also, when athletes are able to optimize their strengths and continue to work on growth areas that they need to, their overall individual and team performance is much more successful, because they're learning how to cooperate with each other and listen to themselves and just be better for their team as a whole, and also be better for themselves. Thank you.